I said in my previous review that the Tennessee Williams Festival has been giving us some of the playwright's less familiar works. That was not quite true of one production this year. No play of Williams is more familiar than A Streetcar Named Desire. But what the festival brought us was a reinterpretation of the play by two Cuban companies, Il Ingenio and Grupo Buendia. They performed in Spanish with projected supertitles. I could pretty much tell where they were faithful to Williams and where they deviated from him. Although it's unfair to say faithful or not faithful to Williams, it was all faithful to Williams. They kept the bones of the original, the basic structure, reconstructed within the limits they had set themselves. Those limits included only 5 performers in the cast. Well, there was a 6th, the doctor in a white coat who appeared at the end to escort Blanche to the asylum. And yes, her words, "I have always depended on the kindness of strangers," did come from her mouth in Spanish and on the projected supertitles in English. Blanche was Blanca here, a powerful performance of a dramatically charming, flirtatious, and desperate woman by Lilian Vega. Vega also, with Flora Loughton, directed the production. Loughton had also worked with Raquel Carrillo, who composed the Spanish text. In Deseo, Blanche's sister Stella becomes Blanca's sister Estrella, still a star, still in Ana Sobero's performance devoted soul and body to her husband. He, Stanley Kowalski, became Santiago, with, as far as I can tell, no slights from Blanca about his heritage, Polish or other. In Carlos Caballero's volatile performance, he was ardent in love and in rage. A sweet Jorge Luis Alvarez played his buddy Miguel, the Mitch character who falls in love with Blanca. The other poker players never showed up. Santiago and Miguel played pool, and it was Santiago's anger at the other pool players who cheated and fled that erupted into the violence that sent Estrella into hiding with the neighbor and Santiago to his knees, howling his need for her. Ivanessa Cabrera was that neighbor, Vecina, who also their landlord, owner of the decaying mansion that has been divided up into the apartments where they live. She's a lively and hospitable neighbor, but she also has something of the mystic about her. Perhaps it's borrowed from the woman in Streetcar who comes to the door selling flowers. Flores para los muertos, Spanish in the original. That woman does not appear in Deseo, but Vecina does sing a song about flowers early in the play, and Blanca sometimes carries a large bouquet. Deseo was performed without a set, before black curtains, only a couple of props, mainly the suitcase Blanca carried as she wandered through the crowded street searching for Estrella's place. She was wearing a stylish pantsuit, all black. Her outfit soon became more feminine and seductive. No costume designer was credited. Richard Rodriguez's lighting design created locale and atmosphere. Though the performances always had a solid reality, they sometimes took on the quality of dance as the actors moved to the music provided by Hector Agaro Loughton. It fit the sometimes hallucinatory quality of Blanca's experience. I know Streetcar pretty well, so I had no trouble filling in moments that might seem to be missing, but I'm not sure I should have been filling in. I don't think it was necessary. I think anyone, especially anyone speaking Spanish, could come fresh to Deseo and have a full dramatic experience, not unlike Tennessee Williams' A Streetcar Named Desire.
Yeah, I don't know the play as well as you did, but I think I enjoyed this as much as you did.
Great, great, yeah.